Salut, on est en mode on va le finir, go.
Accept defeat, Rex. You can never compete in a race with the velociraptors. Only thing missing was the poser dinosaurs.
Alors, je voulais voir un petit peu tous les objets.
Expect something like this inside my next gift bag. Why would I need a face hugger when I've already got you, perpetually breathing down my neck? Expect something like... I doubt you'd be able to cling to a big head like mine.
Aha.
Winter is coming. Isn't it a bit dishonorable for a knight to keep a shawl on its shoulders?
Do you have any idea how cold it is in this tin box? I'm almost 1,000 years old now. I must think about how to protect my bones, too.
Isn't it time that you retire after all these years?
I'd like that. Believe me, I'd like that very much. But unfortunately, the Duke has never paid for my honored services.
I never knew David Bowie recruited knights.
I'm not talking about the thin white Duke, but about the black Duke.
Ah, I see.
Très bien. Il voit, moi pas. Ok, on peut aller à gauche, on peut aller à droite, on peut aller là. Là. Dans l'ordre. D'ailleurs du plus proche au plus loin.
What do you want?
Ah, le cousin.
Do you like being a night watchman?
I'm filling in for my cousin, just for tonight.
Yes, he told me.
So you probably know I accepted because I hate Halloween. It gets on my nerves.
What kind of childhood trauma did you suffer to have such an aversion?
Once a guy slammed a gigantic pumpkin right on my head. It took 4 days before doctors could get me out of it.
Maybe that chair is a bit too high for you.
And to think it was the smallest one I could lay my hands on.
I suppose you needed a ladder to sit on it.
At least I can easily get to the console this way.
What about that heart rate monitor?
I'm a heart patient. I need it to check my pulse.
Maybe if you didn't drink so much coffee...
That's easy for you to say. Night shifts here are deadly boring.
Oh oui, ça doit être un pas...
Your cousin wanted to know if it was all okay here.
Yeah, right. I have so many unruly visitors to keep at bay. What is he afraid of? The Anubis statues will come back to life?
Small, chubby, and a heart patient. Is there anything else?
Your sarcasm leaves me completely indifferent. You have the reigning national champion of the insult contest in front of you, in case you didn't know.
Nobody and nothing can beat my sharp tongue.
Show me then.
Wow. Alors.
Do your parents have full-sized kids, too?
Attacking my height. You can't think of something new?
You'll end up with bad posture if you stay so long in this place.
Anything's better than the sight of your ugly face. I thought you were better than this. What a disappointment.
This time, I'm sure I can do this.
Be my guest, newbie.
Vous avez vu ça, le problème d'haleine, urgence.
Quick! Emergency in the Egyptian room!
The mummies must have woken up to mock your ugly costume.
Ok, donc on va perdre quoi qu'il arrive.
From the look of things, the pumpkin shape on your skull is still visible.
Oh!
Ugh! The pain it causes me to talk of that fruit makes me miserable.
Ah, faut l'attaquer sur les... Alors, Quoi? Je sais pas si c'est normal ce son.
Perhaps your heart has been pierced by Cupid's arrow.
Ugh! Just my luck he'd hit a target that narrow.
Ok, on en a trouvé 2 de bons.
You will never be half the guard your cousin is, that's for sure.
That's more than I can endure.
Là, c'est bizarre, ça marche.
I've never seen someone with a tummy so large.
Still better than having just bones and cartilage.
Ok, donc non, il y a bien ce...
Your Netflix subscription has been hacked.
I'd rather prefer to be whacked.
Oh, le truc Star Wars, ça doit être pas mal.
In my excitement of Star Wars The Phantom Menace, I couldn't stay in my seat.
Ugh, my asthma. I can't breathe.
Don't you get bored looking at those screens so madly?
A little, but your parents left the porn industry, sadly.
Your name is the worst that I ever knew.
I wouldn't say that to Wreck-It Ralph if I were you.
All that coffee will kill you. Be careful with it.
It gives me the energy to insult till you quit.
Ok, alors. Une dissection là.
Behind you, an aortic dissection.
Ugh, right in the chest with surgical perfection.
Alors on a vu que les parents de taille normale, ça...
You're too tense. It isn't good for your health to do all that plotting.
Said the guy whose carcass is rotting.
You'll end up with bad posture if you stay so long in this place.
Anything's better than the sight of your ugly face.
You have serious problems with halitosis.
You'd better be worried about your osteoporosis. I thought you were better than this. What
Oh
a
merde!
disappointment.
Non, quoi? Ok, on va tous les faire.
Your cousin wanted to know if it was all okay here.
Yeah, right. I have so many unruly visitors to keep at bay. What is he afraid of? The Anubis?
This time I'm...
Be my guest.
Alors, on a dit...
You will never...
Voilà.
Behind you!
Là.
In my excitement...
Ugh, my...
Perhaps your...
Ah, il s'est retourné, d'accord. Donc on peut faire des trucs en attendant, c'est ça?
Everything's fine in the botany room. The soldiers are still operational and in action. The Drakkar sailing is proceeding smoothly. Nothing to report from ancient Egypt.
Alors, du coup, je sais pas ce que ça nous permet de faire en fait.
No sign of any visitors. The T-Rex keeps going with his training. It seems to me he's short of breath. I warned you, but you wouldn't listen.
Je peux couper. On va l'achever avec ça?
Wrong turn.
Non. Oh bah du coup, je sais pas à quoi ça sert. On avance. Bonjour Pharaon.
Hey Ralph, what's new? Ralph, I can't hear you when you talk so quietly.
Regarde au premier plan s'il y avait des... Bonjour Pharaon, hein?
It certainly cannot be said she doesn't know how to sit on that throne. You look like you're waiting for someone.
I'm waiting for one of my countless suitors to get the nerve to come forward.
What would keep them from doing it?
Exactly what I've been asking myself. I'm afraid everybody is too scared of my beauty.
The burden of being so beautiful, yes.
Le Illuminati là, et je remarque aussi bah forcément un Mario ici, quoi. Avec la caisse juste là.
What should this mythical Prince Charming be like?
For centuries now, I've been waiting. We queens too have certain needs to satisfy. I just want to find a good mummy to spend the rest of infinity with.
That shouldn't be so difficult after all.
Don't rub it in.
What happened to the pharaoh?
The servants found him dead, poisoned by the bite of a snake. I remember I was so angry with him. Not that the two things were connected, obviously.
Of course, of course.
Of course.
I have a dilemma.
Don't you think you're too young?
Momie du
What?
Nord plus barbecue.
You can't be more than 15. Well, it's true that my beauty transcends age after all.
Actually, I didn't want to hit on you.
Do you think I'm not attractive enough?
No, absolutely, you are. I didn't mean to.
You better.
What should this...
For centuries, I just want...
That shouldn't be so difficult.
Don't...
Anti-momie, oui.
I'll leave you to your undertakings, my queen.
Y a des chances.
Perhaps it's the very last thing I need.
Capteur de rêve, oui.
I don't want to be a
Capteur de
know-it-all, but I remember these were used by the Native Americans, not by Egyptians.
Dreamcatcher, c'est un film. d'ailleurs,
Unfortunately,
je n'ai pas
since
vu.
I'm clean slate.
Il y a un chaudron.
Druidic potions, basically the equivalent of modern homeopathy. Sure. It's a real shame this is just a reproduction. A bit of lateral thinking surely doesn't hurt, but here we're getting into nonsense.
Ok, non mais c'est à peu près le seul récipient que j'ai, ou alors j'y mets le piment.
I don't have the strength to counter still more stupidity with her witty reply.
Assurance de risque, oui.
With such threatening bows, I can only imagine the effect it would have to face them on the high seas. If I just had some extra space in the wardrobe. The Norman people... Oars in their hands, and they go out to have fun plundering vessels.
In contrast to popular belief, the Vikings weren't just a wild and savage people. Besides being great explorers and naval engineers, Vikings were gifted in jewelry and in the art of commerce. Furthermore, the women were more liberated and independent compared to their European counterparts. Vikings really cared about their personal care. They had a sauna once a week. They removed unwanted hair and used iron sticks to clean their ears. There were no ranks or grades. The commander was the captain of the ship. Warriors could either be common citizens or professionals. Among these combatants were the berserkers, warriors sworn to the supreme god of war, Odin. Legend told that they were invulnerable. It is believed they consumed a specific drug made by alcohol, jalapeno, and the green secretion of the evil egg, one of the most lethal mushrooms in the wild.
Un des champignons.
Different from other populations, the Egyptians were perhaps the best known among historic civilizations. To avoid being redundant, we'll examine some of their false myths to offer some clarity. Tutankhamun, one of the most famous Egyptian pharaohs, actually reigned only 10 years and died at the age of 18. What made him famous is the myth of the curse linked to desecrating his grave. Lord Carnarvon, financier of his expedition, died 1 year before the discovery of King Tut's grave. While actually, the average lifespan of Carter and all the other archaeologists was around 70 years. Also fake is the myth about the construction of pyramids. They were not built by slaves, but by paid workers. Since there was no currency, workers were paid with barter, especially bread and beer. Fantastic people, aren't they?
Hey, Ralph, I can't hear you.
Marteau de Thor. Mjolnir.
The hammer of Thor, the god of thunder and lightning, as well as the public face of a hair product line. Maybe I might have the courage, but I for sure don't have the pure soul needed to lift it. Does it look like I wear a Stars and Stripes costume?
Je peux pas essayer. Sortons. Ok. On va essayer de...
One of the first ticking bomb models. I suppose the percentage of severed limbs caused by the early explosion of hand grenades has drastically declined since their invention. I may have put the guard out of the game, but I remind you that the area is still watched by cameras. You just have to read the hotspot name. Surely the rodeo act that's both most amazing and inappropriate of all time. If I were you, I wouldn't make fun of that missile. That big Nazi of a doctor is still giving thanks.
Tank. Ah, j'avais pas vu
When I
le
was young,
Worms.
I always dreamed of having one of these all of my own.
Exact.
And I still dream it now that there's one in front of me. Unfortunately, the only thing I could realistically take here is that bouquet. And I will not do it.
Prends le bouquet. Je pense pas que je puisse parler.
I'm not 3 anymore. Smooched by hundreds of ugly spinsters because of a ridiculous fairy tale. Man, I don't envy that guy at all. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. No, right?
Ah, d'accord. Singe.
Monkeys are always so adorably irreverent. Don't even think about starting some strange snowball battle, I warn you.
Though the plant kingdom can seem harmless, there's an incredible variety of ways it could lead to your demise. In the Renaissance era, belladonna was used by ladies as eye drops to give a certain shine to their eyes.
C'est vrai,
Its
ça.
berries are potentially lethal. The oleander, one of the most common flowering plant species in the Mediterranean area, is poisonous enough to be avoided instinctively by the whole plant kingdom. Beware the classic health axiom of an apple a day. The seeds, if ingested in large quantities, can actually
Tout à
cause
fait.
death. In short, if you're vegetarian or vegan, your days are numbered. Eat meat.
Eat meat.
Though, come to think of it, meat causes cancer. You all die.
Alors, ce qu'il a dit est vrai. Les pépins de pommes contiennent un fort taux de bêta-bloquants, et si vous prenez trop de pépins de pommes, l'équivalent d'un bol entier, hein, quand même, faut y aller, et ben les bêta-bloquants vont arrêter votre cœur et vous faire mourir. Donc, ce qu'il a dit est vrai.
The reasons leading to the outbreak of the Second World War are various and complex. The conflict lasted for 6 years, from 1939 to 1945. The parties involved and battlegrounds fought were numerous too. After all, they called it a world war for a good reason. Therefore, what we propose today is a brief, intense, and pragmatic summary of the entire conflict.
Le doubleur a dû tellement se marrer.
Funny.
I got a D in history in junior high, so go easy on me.
Cactus d'encens, d'accord.
It's a trap!
Hug.
Sorry, guys, but I can't fill my sweater with thorns.
Ok, on a fait le tour. Il y a un endroit auquel je veux aller, c'est retourner ici. Parce que le cactus derrière la vitre, je connais. C'est lui dans sa grotte. Voilà. Pan. Ah, il s'appelle Pan, le petit diable. D'accord, le cactus.
How are the preparations going?
Damned if we aren't on the brink of becoming filthy rich!
D'accord.
I'll leave you to your work.
As you know, crime never sleeps.
I forgot to specify that I wouldn't have picked it in any case.
Démaquillant, hein. N'oublions pas que j'ai dit démaquillant.
You do it.
Il n'y avait pas une date qu'on devait retenir? On peut pas éteindre quelque chose ici? Donc ça, en théorie, c'est ce qui me permet de faire un peu...
Everything's fine in the botany.
C'est ce qui me permet de faire ce que je veux, le fait de l'avoir fait complètement tilt.
I don't think I'll make any progress by doing that.
Ah, le cactus, bah oui. Derrière, effectivement. Est-ce que je peux pas...
I could use the classic trick of the spray can, but Ralph would notice right away.
Mince. Pourquoi j'ai une Bible? Pourquoi j'ai des pétards? Pourquoi j'ai du démaquillant?
That lipstick kiss should let you know it's from a woman, so I don't really think she'd be interested. I don't understand how on earth that would
Mais
work.
si!
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Mais si, momie, baiser...
I don't think I'll make any progress by doing that.
Je peux pas! Putain, c'est abusé!
I'm running out of ideas.
Alors, fallait pas placer...
You are aware that this request makes no sense at all, right? I don't follow.
Je pensais que ça marcherait. Alors, par contre, il a dit la guerre. Bon, je vais essayer 1939. Pas convaincu.
I don't have any reason to visit this age right now.
Bonne soirée. Bonne soirée à toi aussi, alors. À quoi sert ce fucking démaquillant?
It could even work, if it weren't so idiotic.
In contrast to popular belief, the Vikings weren't just a wild and savage people. Besides being great explorers and naval engineers, Vikings were... Furthermore, the women were more lit. Vikings really cared about their personal care. They had a son. There were no ranks or grades. Among these combatants were the berserk. It is believed they consumed a specific drug made by alcohol, jalapeno, and the green secretion of the evil egg, one of the most lethal mushrooms in the wild.
Jalapeno. C'est que... Encore une fois, je suis bloqué.
I warned you, but you wouldn't listen. It seems to me he's short of breath. It's never a good idea to antagonize a queen. You take her as your wife, if you like her so much.
Quoi servent les fucking pétards?
I'm running out of ideas.
Non? Pétard, là peut-être.
It'd be better to pick it up first. The use of the mouse is not meant for actions like this.
Pause. Ça sert à rien de tourner en rond sans idée. Rebonjour YouTube. Là, maintenant.
With your permission, I'll take it, Boogie.
Go ahead. You earned it.
Je suis allé voir bien évidemment sur internet. Vous vous doutez bien que j'aurais pas trouvé ça comme ça sorti de mon trou du cul. Maintenant qu'on avait éclairé le boogeyman, en fait, on avait le droit de prendre le Polaroid. Et le Polaroid, bien sûr, il y a eu les dialogues sur on ne peut pas.
A bit of lateral thinking surely doesn't hurt, but here we're getting into nonsense.
On va prendre des photos pour les remplacer.
I don't want to give her more reason to show off her vanity.
Remplacer les caméras. Par contre, c'est peut-être pas ici qu'il faut le faire. Parce que... Michel arrive.
Can you be more specific?
Est-ce que...
I don't understand what you're trying to get at.
Hein? Comment ça? Comment?
Stop for a second. I want you to reflect on what you just asked me to do.
Quoi?
The use of the mouse is not meant for actions like this. I don't understand what you're trying to get at.
Ah, pardon. Pardon. J'ai compris. C'est stupide. Très bien. En gros, c'est des photos de ça qu'il faut prendre. Je suppose qu'il va me falloir... Ah, je peux plus. C'est la seule photo que je peux prendre. Donc on va faire quelque chose avec la caméra. Prendre la bombe, probablement. Waouh. Je peux prendre. Et je me dis bombe.
First of all, we extract the gunpowder. And now...
Bombe chargée. Et qu'est-ce que j'en fais? C'est bien beau d'avoir une bombe, mais qu'est-ce que j'en fais? Putain, je m'en doutais. Le coup du rouge à lèvres. Je sais pas pourquoi. Je m'en doutais.
I have a letter from Mr.
Oh.
What a sweet little wrapped fluffy. Yes, I think I'll accept his proposal. Let's just skip the small talk and the engagement ring. I have no time to waste. Did you bring the wedding rings?
Oui. Je les ai.
I have the wedding rings with me, my queen.
What are you standing there for? Find us a priest to perform our wedding ceremony.
Actually, I think I've already done more than enough.
It's an order! We're having the ceremony over at the meteor at the Roswell Lake. What a romantic place. Now go. I have to get ready.
Où est-ce que je vais trouver un prêtre? Il sait toujours pas qui va se marier. Est-ce que je vais trouver un prêtre? Il y en a un déguisé en prêtre.
It won't work.
Morpheus ou machin, ça devrait faire l'affaire, non? Ou alors le zombie.
I don't have the strength to counter still more stupidity with a witty reply.
Pretty Bones, listen. Can we talk when you stop smelling like that?
Et si j'utilisais la Bible sur le... Je sais pas pourquoi.
Go back to the Netherrealm, vile creature of Satan.
You're the worst exorcist I've ever met.
Eh, hey, ça valait le coup d'essayer.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at.
Non, non, ça sert à rien. Non, je peux pas annuler l'action, merde. Un prêtre, Peut-être. Morpheus ou le lapin, là, ils sont habillés en noir, ils peuvent pas faire office de prêtre.
28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is when the world...
A bit of lateral thinking surely doesn't hurt, but here we are getting into nonsense. Why should I? To get it signed?
Ah ouais?
Listen, son of God, since you're one of the creator's superstars, I was wondering if you could preside over the wedding of a friend of mine.
Well, actually, I'm the owner of that massive franchise of chapels, churches, and cathedrals. Who better than me, right? I'm just a little too drunk. I could use a very small bit of help. But not from above, because if my father sees me in this condition, I'll have to wait millennia for the next coming. A short review on... I now pronounce you happily ever after. Now you can kiss the bride, but discreetly. That kind of thing.
Ah, donc j'ai mon prêtre, c'est bon.
Listen, son of God.
Well, I'm... But not from above, because if my father... A short review on... I now pronounce...
Révision. Ça.
Could this help?
Ah, just what I needed.
Voilà.
We'll see you at the wedding then.
But you don't even know where the wedding is.
Brother, I may be wasted, but I'm still omniscient, after all. See you later.
Ah d'accord, d'accord, c'était réellement Jésus et Judas, d'accord. Bravo, donc c'est bon, j'ai organisé le mariage. Le mariage, elle a dit au cratère, non? Ici. Voilà.
By the power vested in me by my father, I now pronounce you man and wife. And now, come back home to update your relationship status on Facebook.
Ah, c'était marqué juste en dessous, c'était pour mettre à jour votre statut Facebook. Comme votre statut relationnel sur Facebook. Du coup, je peux peut-être piquer des trucs. Au musée. Musée, du coup. Ça a servi à quoi? Ça a servi à quoi que je fasse ça? Parce que ça, je vous cacherai pas, c'est quelque chose que j'ai vu sur le net, mais... Quoi ça a servi? Ça a servi à quoi? Ok, ras le cul, je vais voir. Vous savez quoi YouTube? On se retrouve pour la prochaine vidéo, pour la suite et fin